not new. It's not like it's new news. Same time he beat the out of motherfucking what's a little girl named Cassie or whatever. He had an assistant by the name of Capricorn. He felt Capricorn. Cap was keeping his on the low about if she was messing with Cuddy or not. Puffy beat the out that bitch. Not only did he beat the out of her, it was an Interscope person, the Interscope check that paid her to settle before he wouldn't go to jail.
In the world of hip-hop, it seems like drama is always on the guest list. This time, the spotlight's on Diddy and Suge Knight, and let me tell you, it's more intense than a rap battle. So Suge Knight's been airing some dirty laundry about Diddy, and trust me, it's not the kind of laundry you'd want to hang out in the open. It's not new. It's not like his new news same time he beat out what's a little girl name, Cassie or whatever. He had a cyst by the name of Capricorn. He felt Capricorn C was keeping his low about if she was messing with Kiwi or not. Puffy beat that bit, now he beat the out of her, it was an on-coat person. The end check that paid her to settle, but he wouldn't go to jail. You've heard of the golden rule, haven't you? Picture this. Diddy and Suge Knight, two heavyweight names in the rap game, locked in a decades-long feud. This beef traces back to the infamous East Coast versus West Coast rap feud, a time when Tupac Shakur rode with Suge and Biggie Smalls had Diddy's back. Now let's fast forward to the current mayhem. Suge's been spilling secrets about Diddy and it's got everyone buzzing. One of the juiciest bits? Allegations that Diddy might have had a hand in Tupac's demise. Now hold up, I'm not saying it's confirmed, but there's talk. Some guy, KD, connected to Tupac's murder spilled the tea. He suggested Diddy not only gave the green light, but also put up a whopping $1 million bounty to make Tupac vanish into thin air. Crazy, right? K even mentioned the FBI tracking that cash flow, pointing fingers at Diddy, but wait, there's more. Rumors circulated that Tupac was about to drop some major bombshells about Diddy's personal life in a song. We're talking hints about Diddy being on the down low. Back in the 90s, being outed like that was like musical suicide. Diddy couldn't risk his career taking a nosedive, so he allegedly did whatever it took to hush those rumors. Remember when Wendy Williams stirred the pot? Diddy practically went on a mission to silence her. His private life stayed under wraps, tighter than a drum. It's like he was playing defense, trying to keep his personal world from crashing down. Now, fast forward to today, and Suga's dragging all this back into the limelight. He's airing these stories, painting a picture of Diddy's desperation to keep his secrets safe. And let's be real, dropping $1 million to silence someone in 96 or 2023, it's still a wild move. But here's the kicker. Suga's not just throwing shade, he's making folks wonder if there's more truth than fiction in these tales. Diddy was walking a tightrope, trying to keep his image intact, especially when there were hints that Tupac might have had the inside scoop on his personal life. So word's been swirling that Diddy might have had a hand in Tupac's passing during a time when things were intense. Picture this, Tupac, Suge, and their crew at the MGM Grand, having a run-in with this guy Baby Lane, who allegedly snatched a death row chain. Now, fast forward a bit, Tupac gets shot and everyone thought it was payback for that earlier scuffle. But now, folks are connecting the dots back to Diddy, hinting that he might have been more involved than we ever knew. You see, Diddy had some secrets he needed to protect, and Tupac's revelations might have put those secrets in jeopardy. When Tupac passed away, Death Row Records took a major hit. I mean, he was their golden ticket. And when he was gone, the whole label fell apart. Suge lost his grip on the industry and everything went haywire for Death Row. Then, just last week, Cassie dropped a bombshell lawsuit against Diddy exposing some seriously ugly stuff. It's like the tea was boiling over, and Suge probably had a little victory dance when he heard. But here's the twist. Suge is not exactly sipping tea and watching the show. He's doing time in the slammer for another case until 2034. But even behind bars, he's keeping tabs on Diddy's mess. Now, Cassie's lawsuit, let me tell you, it's like a horror movie script in legal form. It revealed some absolutely gut-wrenching details about what she allegedly went through. I'm talking about trigger warning levels of intensity. The court papers laid out a nightmare. Diddy allegedly assaulting Cassie in her own home, physically and emotionally hurting her, making her carry his arm around just to scare her, and forcing her into things she didn't want to do. It's like every page was more shocking than the last. Imagine this, Diddy allegedly getting angry over nothing, taking it out on Cassie in public, even kicking and hitting her in a car on 5th Avenue in NYC. There was another incident at a club where Diddy allegedly lost it because Cassie was talking to someone. Things got ugly real quick. Cassie tried to run, but Diddy allegedly kicked her again. It's just heartbreaking. And the worst part? It seems like Diddy didn't even try to hide his actions. He might have been careful around his fans, but he didn't seem to care about how he treated Cassie around others. It's like he thought he could get away with anything. So we've got these court docs that spill some crazy stuff about how Diddy allegedly treated Cassie. Bruises, welts, and all sorts of nasty things. He'd whisk her away to fancy hotels and vacations, trying to hide the marks he left on her. And check this out, the story she fed us about an ATV accident in Dubai. It wasn't adding up. Turns out she might have been with Diddy in Dubai at that time, connecting the dots, you know? But wait, there's more. Cassie's lawsuit paints a grim picture. It seems like Diddy might have hurt her during that Dubai trip. And rapper Azealia Banks backed this up, claiming Diddy beat Cassie so bad that she had to go on a 3-week vacation to hide her injuries. Now, when someone like Azealia, known for controversy, sides against Diddy, you gotta know something foul's been cooking. Diddy wasn't just allegedly physically abusive, he was also controlling every detail. He wanted Cassie's medical records sent straight to him like some twisted control freak. And get this, his staff and employees allegedly witnessed the abuse but were too scared to speak up. It's like he had the power to silence everyone around him. But hold on, it gets worse. Cassie claimed Diddy manipulated her into taking drugs and even forced her to help him get more pills when he ran out. She tried to break free, but he had a hold on her career. Every time she attempted to leave, he'd send people to bring her back, even threatening her and her new relationships. The lawsuit dropped some bombs about Diddy's alleged actions. He apparently pimped Cassie out to other men, and it wasn't just any guys, it was literal male escorts. There were these messed up freak-off sessions where he'd watch her do things with these guys while they were high on drugs. It's beyond disturbing. But wait, there's more. The lawsuit even claims Diddy tried to take down Suge Knight for no reason, with a whole story about him gearing up to confront Suge at a diner. It's like a crazy movie plot. When these allegations hit the public, Diddy didn't just deny them. He settled the lawsuit within a day, and that move screamed guilty to many. His lawyers did their thing, denying everything and stating that settling doesn't mean he's guilty. But in the court of public opinion, well, let's just say it didn't do wonders for Diddy's image. So Diddy settles the lawsuit Cassie brought against him, but hold up, Suge Knight doesn't let it slide. He's running a podcast from prison, dropping truth bombs left and right. Remember how Cassie talked about Diddy's hands being not so gentle? Well, Suge spills the tea about Diddy not just putting hands on Cassie, but also on his assistant Capricorn, who's actually Lauren London's sister. The plot thickens. Capricorn tried to cover for Cassie, but that ended up in a whole mess. After Cassie's lawsuit, Capricorn shaded Diddy big time, even quoting scripture. She left Bad Boy after Diddy allegedly roughed her up, and it wasn't just Capricorn who got hurt. Diddy's antics affected her career big time. Suge even claims that Interscope Records paid Capricorn off to keep Diddy out of jail. Suge implies that Diddy might eventually end up behind bars, but Diddy's not having any of it. He's fuming about Suge's podcast from prison, threatening to mess with Suge's parole if he doesn't stop spilling the beans. But guess what? The streets are talking and they're not holding back. Comments are flooding in, calling Diddy out for being a monster. People are saying this could be Diddy's downfall, that he's getting what he deserves. This whole thing's a roller coaster of drama, allegations flying left and right. It's like everyone's airing their dirty laundry, and the public's got front row seats to the show. Now, what's your take on this whole mess? Do you think Diddy's bluffing about shutting Suge down, or is there more to this story than meets the eye? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure to check out the next video for more mind-blowing updates. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more juicy updates,